Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Sakeina. If you are new to this channel and are unfamiliar with who Sakeina is, she is my spirit guide. These readings are for the collective, and they are timeless. You will come upon these readings when you're meant to. So let's see what Sakeina's message is today. At the start of each reading that Sakeina and I do together, she offers 2 cards at my request. The first card is to let me know that it is her that I am speaking to. So in this case, she gave me the 4 of Wands, and 1111 is a huge number in my life. So 1111 shows on this card with the poles. So I know that that's her. She's just saying, yes, she's here. And the second card is the subject matter of the reading, which will also encompass the card that she gave to say, hey, I'm here. This is the 3 of Wands for the subject matter. From there, we do usually 10 cards. Sometimes there's more. So let's see what she has here. We have the Queen of Wands. Temperance. Seven of Swords. The Magician. Four of Swords. Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles. King of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Strength. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so starting out here, Sakeina's card, the 4 of Wands, is connected to the law of vibration from reading 4. And it's all about raising your vibration to align with your soul purpose. When you raise your vibration, it's a celebratory thing. It's blessings. It's being very happy about your life in general and what's going on in your life. The 3 of Wands in this case, added with the 4 of Wands, is telling us that with that high vibration, we have the vision, we have the foresight, possibility of premonitions even, or other intuitive flashes to give us an idea or a direction as to what our future mission is. And we have more than one in a lifetime. Our mission changes, and we do complete missions along the way. And then a new one pops up as to what we are striving for in this human experience. So in this case, Sakeina would like to aid in each one of our discoveries for our future mission. So she's going to give us some tutelage, perhaps that's the word, to aid us in finding that future mission. So the first card here is the Queen of Wands. And when looking at the card, you can almost guess as to what Sakeina is telling us to do here. This is an energy of focus. And in this case, she has her eyes closed, but Sakeina is saying it's a good idea to focus on a flame. Focus on something that allows your mind to, I don't want to say empty, because I don't think the mind is ever empty per se, but maybe to quiet the mind a bit, to allow new things to enter. Most of the time, if a person is not used to meditating or quieting the mind in any way, it is difficult to do. So focusing on a flame, and you can see she has a flame in her hands here, focusing on a flame is very helpful. With the Temperance card, she is saying focus on the flame and then get to a Zen point, whatever that is for you. In this case, in the card, it's kind of a perfect balance, or what you feel is a perfect balance. If you feel very calm and your mind feels quite clear, maybe that is your perfect balance. At that point, she's just suggesting that you listen very carefully. Continue to use the flame to keep yourself in balance, but then listen and see what your higher self or your guides or whoever would have to share with you at that point. The Seven of Swords is depicting the logical mind, and it is there to protect us, to make sure that we cause ourselves no harm. But sometimes it has a way of getting in the way of new things that we would like to learn, especially if we are attempting to go into the subconscious to get access to specific information. This logical mind may not understand what it is you're seeing or hearing or feeling, so it may attempt to interfere. There's always more to the story that the logical mind really doesn't want to have you open that can of worms, so to speak. So push away any thoughts that the logical mind might put there of, I can't do this, I can't, any kind of I can't, or this won't work. Push that aside. The Magician, Sakeina is sharing this because this is the card that tells you that you have the ability to bridge spiritual and material. Whatever you want to know, you can access. And where this future mission is concerned, you have planted the seed before birth. And now, as you can see, as you've grown, it's grown. So wherever you are at in your journey, however old you are, your tree may only be this tall. So you will be looking at a future mission that is in balance from your plan before birth with that height of your tree. If you're older, your tree may have fruit even, and be so tall that it doesn't fit on the card. But you have everything you need within you to access this future mission. And with the Four of Swords, this is one of those cards that's almost like a challenge to say, can you actually be quiet so that you can hear, feel, notice things that you wouldn't normally notice? Can you not analyze? This is the point where there is no more battle. This is where your third eye is open and you are able to see, hear, feel, however your higher self or the universe chooses to share your future mission with you. Once your battle is done and your third eye is open and you have accomplished and understood everything here. Sakeina is saying, mentally ask for the truth concerning your future mission. Be very clear about what you want to know. So if you want to know what your future mission is, say, what is my future mission? My upcoming future mission. The future mission that relates to your life quest here on Earth. That's what you want to know. And this is where Sakeina says you can gain ultimate clarity. This is where you will enter through this process. Now remember, you're still staring at that flame, and you may have closed your eyes by now, but you have that perfect balance. You've kind of had your logical mind pushed aside a little bit. You know you have the power, and your third eye is open. You've made your request, and now you can enter the Akashic Records. Whatever that looks like to you. For some of you, it may look like a library. For some of you, it may be a castle with lots of corridors, and, down each individual corridor is something specific about your life. But you are entering the Akashic Records. And Sakeina is saying there's going to be more than one choice that you happen to be drawn to. And she doesn't want you to choose too quickly. Because one path is going to be the future mission you're meant to go on, and the other path may be one that's meant for further on in the future. So before you choose, she's letting you know that a guide will come forward and give you details about the options you have. And there may be more than two. You may have, a fork with 4 pathways. It's hard to say. Everyone is going to be a little bit different in that respect. But a guide will come forward and walk with you down each path to let you know what your options actually are. At that point, you need to make a choice. You have all the information that you need. Your guide has shared that with you. And you've seen everything that you need to see, written or otherwise, about those options. And now you have to make a choice. And that choice is yours. Sakeina suggests that you choose the one that allows you to be your most authentic self. The one that makes you feel the most excited. Because that is the one that you are meant to do at this point. That is your future mission closest to the now. So take time to gauge your feelings with each pathway you have. If you have two choices, think about, what the guides have shared with you and how it makes you feel. Is that one of those things that's, oh goodness, I just don't even know if I really want to do that right now? Or is it like, I can't wait to get started? It's the I can't wait to get started that is going to offer you what you need at this time in your life. that will raise your vibration and that will share with the world something quite valuable. Sharing your authentic self is always valuable to the world. We are all connected. So anytime that you offer up something that is worthwhile to you, that raises your vibration, you help raise the vibration of others. So again, recap, stare at that flame, come into balance, quiet that logical mind. Don't let it tell you you can't do something. You have everything you need within you, and you also know instinctively what the future mission is because you planned it before birth. Here, your battle is done. It is time to allow that third eye to open. Know that the battle is done. Take the time to request knowing what your future mission is as it relates to your life quest on Earth. Enter ultimate clarity, which is the Akashic Records, in whatever form you see it. There is no right or wrong here. You're going to be guided in your mind's eye with your third eye to whatever the Akashic Records is for you. And then you're going to see that you have more than one choice. There are things that you chose before you were born, but you didn't necessarily put a timeline on them, or maybe you did. But there's always free will. You can go this way or you can go this way. Your guide will come along and share with you whatever it is that you're seeing here and give you all the information that you need to make a good decision, and then you just need to make that decision. Whatever excites you and whatever allows your true authentic self to shine through. So there you are. This is Sakeina's reading concerning how to discover your future mission. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.